Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Ashwath Srivatsan, and welcome back to You Learn Something Every Day. Well, this is a very strange occurrence of You Learn Something Every Day, because, if you may have noticed, and hopefully you've noticed because you're watching my other videos, this is the second video. So, one might even say, well, today, of You Learn Something Every Day, one might even say, you learn something every day, but you learn something twice every day, once in a blue moon. But why would you say once in a blue moon? What is that phrase? What does that even mean? And where did it come from? Today you're gonna find out. Now, a blue moon in astrological terms refers to the second full moon in a complete lunar month. Now, the lunar calendar and lunar months are based off of the cycles of the moon, so a full lunar month consists of the full cycle of a moon. However, once in a very, very rare occurrence, you would have two full moons in a lunar month, and that second moon was called the blue moon. This would happen once every 2 years, or 7 times every 19 years. And the 19 years is based off a metonic system of counting. Now, that's irrelevant, that's irrelevant, unimportant. Let's move on. Now, why is it called a blue moon, though, if the moon is just another full moon? The blue moon isn't actually blue, so why do we call it a blue moon? Of course, the moon can actually turn blue due to, the atmosphere filtering also certain rays of light of the color spectrum, so the moon looks blue. That's not why it's called a blue moon, though. That's a completely separate occurrence that happens when volcanoes do crazy stuff. But don't worry about that. Maybe I'll explain that another time. It's called a blue moon. Sorry. It's called a blue moon because of an ancient English word that's very, very archaic now. You doubt you've probably heard this ever. It's blue, spelled B-L-E-W-E. And what does blue mean, spelled weirdly? It in fact means traitor or traitorous. So, once in a blue moon, or the blue moon, was the traitor moon. Now, why would we call the moon a traitor moon? This derives from religion, in fact, and Lent. Now, Lent is a custom of fasting for a full month, and in the process, you give up a food, you give up some form of food that you enjoy, and you fast without that. And ancient priests developed the phrase blue moon because of what I said earlier about a blue moon being the second full moon in a complete lunar calendar, a complete lunar month. Because if that second full moon occurred, that meant that you had to fast for an extra month in Lent. And that was bad, because no one wanted to give up food for that long, and no one wants to fast from something they like for 2 months, so it was a traitorous moon, so the priest would call it a blue moon. The first time we've seen this recorded, or the phrase blue moon, is actually unrelated to Lent. It's a short couplet written in ancient English. I will cite this above the camera, one moment. It's spelled, okay, never mind, I'll just go with it. It's YF, which is meant to be if. If they say the moon is blue, we must believe that it is true. What does that mean in normal speak? Because we're normal people here, right? I hope so. I'm watching you. We're normal people here. So, we don't understand that, except we kind of do, because I understand this. But, basically what it's trying to say is this is a short little couplet about the common folk view of the priests at the time, because the priests would be making these outlandish statements like, the moon is a traitor moon, and the common folk would just be like, okay, yeah it is. Go about my daily business. Thanks, priest. Because they just had to accept whatever the priest told them. So, basically what the couplet is saying is, the priest will say whatever the heck they want, but we have to take it as true. And that sort of is important to the modern statement, once in a blue moon, because an event that we say is once in a blue moon is an event that not only happens very rarely, but is an event that's also really crazy or really outlandish, and that's why we say it's once in a blue moon. It's like basically the expression, when pigs will fly. When pigs will fly, which they won't unless some weird stuff happens in the future and they develop wings. Let's not talk about that right now. But when pigs fly, crazy stuff is gonna go down, because everyone's been saying, when pigs fly, this will happen, but not otherwise, because they're so confident that pigs won't fly. And it's the same with this phrase. Anyways, that's our history of the phrase blue moon. It came into being because ancient English priests were being crazy, and the moon was a traitor. I'm really just thinking of the moon from Majora's Mask right now, but don't worry about that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this content, and be sure to share it with your friends if you think your friends are uneducated or they're not learning something every day. Make them learn something every day. I'm leaving it to you in good faith. I'll see you guys in the next episode of whatever that may be, and don't forget to live long and peace out. Bye!